Hey guys, so here I'm just going to show you what I start with. I'm trying a new product called Argan Oil Deep Conditioner and Shampoo, and this is what I'll be using to wash my daughter's hair. This is also another form of deep conditioner. It is a cream hair mask deep conditioner that I'm going to put in her hair also. And here it is again, me just showing you the conditioner, what it looks like. It's gonna hopefully bring back the moisture to her hair. And the shampoo that I'm gonna be using through the video. So here I'm just starting with a rinse. I'm going to be using a pitcher to rinse her hair. I have her sitting in the bathtub because it's easier for me to show how I wash her hair. Sometimes I do it over the sink, but this is also an easy way for me to wash her hair. So what you want to do is just pour the pitcher of water over her hair. Make sure that you get it nice and soaked so that when you get ready to apply your shampoo, it lathers nicely. So here I'm just adding a nice amount of shampoo in my hand, lathering it and applying it to her hair. Of course, the first time that you put it in, it's not going to get extremely sudsy. It usually happens during the second wash, but right now I'm just demonstrating how I'm doing her first wash, and I'm lathering it enough through her hair just so that her scalp is feeling it, her ends are feeling it, etc., etc. So right here, I'm just doing my first rinse and going to make sure that I get as much out as I possibly can. Again, this is only the first wash. I usually wash it 2 times or 3 times, depending on how dirty it is. And now I'm going to apply the deep conditioner in her hair and lather it all through, nice and thorough. I also like to section it during the conditioning process because it allows me to comb through her hair and apply a nice amount of the conditioner. You said that we were friends. You swore that you would never break my heart. You On top of the regular deep conditioner, I also added the Hair Mask Deep Conditioner Cream in there as well on top. I want to make sure that it's thoroughly in there, from her ends up into her scalp. Make sure I get through all of it and comb it out. So my daughter's hair is really thick, so I like to use a big comb for her hair to comb it out, because if I use a little comb, too much of her hair will be shredding and it's already pretty damaged. So I want to make sure I use a big comb to prevent extra shedding, even though it's already doing that, and make sure it's combed thoroughly through. FYI, my daughter is very tender-headed, so I have to try to be as gentle as possible. She does not like getting her hair combed. She's a fussy person when it comes to getting her hair combed, so I have to be gentle as possible. She is tender-headed for whatever reason. She has a sensitive scalp, so I try to be as gentle as possible. And as you can see, I am now on the top, sectioning it and applying the deep conditioner as well still, and combing through it. And I will do this for her entire head. I just want to add in there, this hair journey is to do wet protective styles, so I am going to start combing her hair in styles that are wet and see how long her hair can grow within the next year. And I hope you guys can follow this journey with me. I'm excited to see how her hair will progress over time, and I hope you guys can stick with me too. Next, I'm going to be applying my heating cap. It is from Mostra and I got it off Amazon. This is my first time using this cap. I actually kept this on her hair for 20 minutes. You do heat it up in the microwave and you put it on their head so that the deep conditioner can set in. As you see, I've showed you how I put it on. I did wait for 20 minutes and then I took it off, and now I'm rinsing the conditioner off out of her hair. Okay, I can see that her little curls are trying to poke through. Hopefully over the weeks they'll bring her little curls back. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Cantu curling cream for kids. I'm just going to be applying a nice amount through her entire head. Make sure it's nice and soaked through there. Actually, in this whole video, I'm going to be soaking her hair in like wet protective moisturizers so that I can make sure that her hair is pretty moist, because that's the goal, is to get her hair back to its natural state. Next, I'm going to be using the Mane Choice Multivitamin Scalp Nourishing Growth Oil. It helps to support natural growth and retention, helps to reduce shedding and revitalize and rejuvenate the scalp. So I'm just going to be applying a nice amount through here. This is new for me. I have never used this before. So hopefully with this oil, it can help aid in her hair growth and stop shedding. I'm also applying some more curling cream. I want to make sure that I lock in the moisture with the oil. And yeah, so continue to watch. By the way, the oil smells amazing, guys. It smells so good. Her hair smells amazing right now. Like, I'm just loving it. And so is she. She also mentioned, like, my hair smells good, mommy. So if you want to know what it smells like, it smells good. Now I'm going to start sectioning her hair. So as you've seen in the beginning of the video, she had some twists that I did that were wet. Just basically sectioning her hair and doing some twists in the back. As you can see, I'm going to be using the Eco Style Gel. It has black castor and flaxseed oil in it, contains vitamin E. It nourishes and repairs growth. It has no flake. It doesn't get the hair all dry and brittle. It locks in the moisture of all the product that I put in her hair. And this is what I'm going to use to hold the twist and make it extra moisturized. FYI, I chose this hairstyle because it's a really easy hairstyle. Also, it will hold in her hair, and the only thing I will have to do over the days is make sure I spray it with a spray bottle, because all the product that's in her hair is already there. You'll just need to spray it to keep it hydrated, and when she goes to sleep at night, put a bonnet on it so it keeps its moisture. And that's basically what I'll be doing over the weeks. By the way, you'll notice that the cream is still showing. That's okay. It's because you put a nice amount in there. It's probably going to set in after a while once it starts drying up. Also, I don't make my parts extremely neat because the goal for me is just to get the moisture back. Either way it goes, the hairstyle for me works. I don't know if you would want to do a different hairstyle. I'm just showing you how to get all your product in, and a good way to do a wet protective style in order to prevent blow drying and having to straighten, because, you know, black hair, she is a black child, tends to get really kinky, and we want to straighten it. But I can see that that actually was a problem in the long run, and this is why I am now doing this wet hair journey with protective styles. I forgot to mention earlier, the Argan Oil Deep Conditioner and Shampoo is new for me. So far, I do like it because I noticed that her curls were starting to pop out while I was using it. It is for all hair types. It hydrates and restores moisture, provides instant nourishment to your hair. And I think that so far it's a go. So I'm gonna be washing her hair over the next course of the weeks and over the next videos that I record with this same shampoo and conditioner. I don't know, I might switch, it depends. But so far, I like it. I will be leaving all of the products that I use in the description box below, so don't worry about that. And I'm just gonna continue to show how I thoroughly make my way through her twist. Also, to mention, the Eco Style Gel, I do apply it on top of her hair before I twist it, and that is how I lock in all the moisture. And that's also what makes it have more of that swing. You do want to apply it to the roots as well, because you want to make sure the scalp is very moisturized. So now that I'm at the very top, you'll notice that I am going to just start combing out this top section very thoroughly and make sure that it's nice and combed through because I'm not going to be twisting that part. That's part of the style. I just put the back in a ponytail so that it doesn't interfere with the portion that I'm going to do at the top. And as you'll notice, I'm simply just going to split down the middle in two sections. And from there, I'm just going to put two ponytails and then do Zulu knots. Also, I am using Ebin edge control. It won't hold as thoroughly because her hair is wet, so that's why I had to apply a nice amount and brush it quite a few times. But that's okay because our goal is simply to grow her hair. It's not so much concerned with how well it holds, more so of the moisture and hair growth. Also, remember not to pull too tight at the top because this is around her edges. You don't want to pull her hair too much or put too much strain on it. That's a dangerous game you're playing. So don't pull those ponytails too tight, guys. You'll notice that I'm just brushing up the excess hair that's like frilly on the side just to make it a little bit more neat. You can't expect it to be extremely held because her hair is wet and it's very moist with all of the product you put in there, so just keep that in mind. Also, do not be fooled. My daughter is not this calm all the time while she's getting her hair done. She is 7 years old and she's very impatient. She doesn't even like to get her hair combed. So if you have a snack or an iPad or something to occupy them while they sit there, I suggest you use it. And here is the end result from this. To this. Love it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. I'm glad you guys stuck it through. Bye. So